Today we're going to talk about how to do a 4-point lashing or God's eye. Some people call it a ojo de Dios, supposed to keep the evil spirits away. Whatever you call it, this is how you do it. You've got 2 hoops. The handle always goes on the outside. And you're going to come diagonally across the back and leave a little tail. Tail's really important. Here's why. You always start, here's your cross, you always start in the right upper corner. Comes diagonally across and it grabs that tail. Tail stay. And that's why you can tighten it up. If you don't have a tail, it won't tighten up. Okay? So, and then you come back from the left upper corner across. So there's your X. Now, you've heard the phrase X marks a spot. It's true here too. Now we've got 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go around each of the 4 points. X marks a spot because it tells us the pattern that we want to do. Okay? So, I want to use that as a guide. I want it close, not overlapped real big because then it gets too bulky. So this is my first wrap. I'm going to wrap around number 2. Wrap around number 3. Still following that X. And wrap around number 4. I want to keep this tight because it is holding those 2 together. And then I'm just going to keep going with this. You can have a little bit of overlap if you want them close. Mostly close. Depending on the material that you're using. This is pretty thin. And what you're trying to do is get this weave out. Actually, in this case, it would be down here. So that you have room to put in those first set of stakes. So it's kind of important. And if you had, these are 1.5 inch hoops. If you had smaller ones like 1/2 inch or 1 inch, it wouldn't take as much weave. But it's going to take me a little bit to get over it that far. And you see, I just keep following that design. And then when I get done, I'll have pockets. You can also do this braided if you want something a little bit more fancy. I won't do that today. And I'm going to weave this up because I want to show you. This may not even get far enough, but you get the idea. If I had smaller hoops, they'd be out far enough. And I can use this little area right here. Let's say I'm going to, you do one on each side, of course, but see where those go in? That's what you're shooting for. Alright, so, like I say, you'd get more of a diamond shape if you didn't have such big hoops. I mean, you still get it, but it would be out farther. And you can keep going if you want. I just don't like a real bulky God's eye. So what I do to finish this is I just tuck my weaver in that last one there and hold it. And then I cut it and go do the other side. But that is how you do a God's eye.